Sun-dried or oven-dried tomatoes is a condiment that enhances the flavor of pastas and pizzas. Oven drying comes handy when sun drying is not an option. The tangy and sweet concentrated flavor of the dried tomatoes with the herbs and oil is a great accompaniment to the regular egg omelets or even toast with herb butter. Though usually made with cherry tomatoes, let's see how to make them with the regular tomatoes. Hello dear friends and welcome to Kitchen Compass. The ingredients required for oven-dried or sun-dried tomatoes: red ripe tomatoes 500 grams, fresh or dried herbs like rosemary, thyme, oregano, salt, olive oil or any other oil of your choice. Deseed the tomatoes and chop them into medium-sized cubes. If using cherry tomatoes in place of the regular tomatoes, there is no need to deseed the tomatoes. Sprinkle some herbs. I'm using rosemary here. Add a little salt. Drizzle about a tablespoon of olive oil. Mix them well. Crushed garlic or red chili flakes can also be added. Meanwhile, preheat the oven at 160 degrees centigrade for 10 minutes. These can also be sun-dried. It takes 2 to 3 days of good sunlight to get them dried. Line a baking tray with silicone mat or parchment paper. Place the tomatoes on the baking tray with the skin side down. Place them in the oven. These can be dried at a temperature ranging from 120 degrees to 140 degrees centigrade. It takes approximately 2 to 2.5 hours to get them oven dried. The time depends on the temperature as well as the size in which the tomatoes have been cut. Oven dried tomato is an easy alternative to the sun dried tomatoes. The tomatoes are ready when the edges turn a little crisp. The tomatoes will shrink and the flavors will be concentrated. These are ready to be used. To store them, bring them to room temperature and store in airtight jars in the refrigerator. These can also be stored in oil at room temperature for up to 2 weeks. For this, put the dried tomatoes in a clean glass bottle and cover it with olive oil. The oil should cover the tomatoes. Once the tomatoes are over, the leftover oil can be used for making breads, pastas, pizzas, etc. It has all the flavors of the herbs and tomatoes. Do try this recipe and thanks for watching.